Right folks, we're going to continue with Code Combat today. The goal for this week is to get to this level here, Rangefinder. I think that's 8 levels. As you can notice, there's loads of levels, and unless you're really keen and you've paid for it, and you can only access so many, so just make sure you click on the right ones. So they're all, I think that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 8 levels for this week. First couple are just kind of what we did. You would have started it at the end of the last kind of world.
Code combat.
So you just need to use the X and Y coordinates. So you tell your hero what to build, and then you just type in your X's and your Y coordinates. And if you need help with this, you just hover over the X's here. And the first one's pretty explanatory. There is something the game doesn't tell you. You don't have to just make fences. You can make bombs if you want. There's actually something else you can make, but I forgot what it is. Maybe it's spikes or something, I really can't remember. But like for this one here, you're meant to make a fence, but as you can see, there is gems here, and I was desperate to get them, so I have typed in fire trap with a hyphen, and I'll just run that to show you what happens. It's a lot funner in my personal opinion because explosions are fun. So this little character, he'll just walk along here, and I place a few mines here. So it's up to you if you want to do it this way. You can just build a fence. I think that gets his attention. Yeah. And then I'll go get the gems and that. After you've finished these couple of levels, I think it gets a little bit different, and this is the bit I really want to focus on. Maybe not that. This one here. Yes, if statements as well. This is a very important concept in computing, so I want to quickly cover that.
Not a problem.
An if statement lets a program make decisions. So there's a little description there, but effectively it's saying the hero's going to move to different locations, but if he sees an enemy, so if enemy, he's going to attack them twice. Then he's going to try moving to the next location, and then there's this little find enemy thing. This is because you don't know their names, so it finds out their name and it stores it in a variable called enemy, and it will say if the enemy, it will attack them twice again. Now if there's not an enemy, nothing will happen, and that is the whole point of if statements. Later on we'll look at if else statements, but for now we'll just say if there is. And now from this level onwards it's weird you've got to submit it because it's procedurally generated, so there might not even be enemies. So I'm just going to run it. So there's an enemy here, so it's going to be if enemy, that bit of code's going to run, and then it identifies him and attacks him. It's going to look to see, right, there's no enemy there, so it says if enemy, nothing was there, so nothing happens, and the character keeps going. And if enemy, I don't think there's anybody here either, so you've actually finished the level. You need that code there just in case somebody does appear, and then you'll get murdered if you don't have that. But if you have coded this, then you'll be protected. And that's pretty much how if statements work. I can't actually remember if there is if else statements in this. I'll go to one of the later levels. Let's have a look. If else statements, yeah. If else statements. Right.
Not a problem.
So,
Code combat.
How in this level you get kind of like a super attack, and it checks if the cleave ability is ready. Now what cleave is, it just kills everybody in the area. So but it needs like it's got like a cooldown time. You have to like charge it up. So if it's ready, you kill everyone. However, if it's not, rather than just sitting there like a pleb and doing nothing, you're going to at least attack the enemy. And this is in a while loop, so this is constantly happening. So my character is going to move here, and then it's going to constantly find enemies, find out their names so they can attack them later, just in case you need to do this bit. Actually, yeah, you need it for both bits. And then if you can cleave, it's going to do that. Otherwise, it's going to attack normally, and we'll submit it and see if it's yeah, kill everyone. Yeah, that is it. So yeah, that is everything. Again, the goal of this week is to reach, and you know what, you can complete as well rangefinder, and then we'll cover the rest next week, I guess. Right, thank you very much for listening. Bye.